What's up, dudes? Welcome to Distracted Dude. Today I'm playing some Rhys the Redeemed. That is going to make a lot of tokens, and then it can double those tokens to make a massive pile of tokens. So let's check it out. And this looks like a pretty good hand. I think I'll keep. Alright. And it looks like I go first, so I'm going to play a land. I'll play this guild gate first. Then it's my opponent's turn. And they're playing a plains. And then it's back to my turn. So I'll play Temple of Plenty. Or wait, that's Temple Garden. Sorry, Temple Garden. And then Rhys the Redeemed. And back to my opponent's turn. They're playing a land. And then they play Trayla Moon Dancer. That's their commander, so we both got our commanders out early. Nice. And I play a land, and then what should I play? I think I'll play Elves Archdruid. And then no attacks. Back to my opponent's turn. And then they play a land. And they play Amara Soul the Accord. Back to my turn. I play a plains. And let's see, what could I do? I got 4 mana. I can do anything in my hand. I don't need the Reclamation Sage. Why do I keep tapping on it? I guess I'll play Track Down. Ooh, that could come in handy, so I'll keep that the way it is. And then Conclave Cavalier. And back to my opponent's turn. They're playing Gideon Blackblade. And they're giving Amara invincibility. They're attacking, they gain 1 token, and I'm gonna block. No damage. Back to my turn. And I'll play Vivian's Monsters Advocate. And then I'll make a token. And I'll give it Vigilance. And then I will play Sprouting Renewal. And I'll make some more tokens. Alright, and now I'll try to attack the Planeswalker. He'll block with this 1/1. It's gone, but he got lifelink, so it gained life and Trayla activates. And hopefully my opponent's not gonna do too much damage on me soon. Because this deck kinda likes to go for longer games. So I guess I got some time here. How are you guys doing? Hopefully you guys are doing good. I'm doing okay. A little bit sick if you can hear it, but I'm still working through it. It's not too bad in comparison to how it was, so doing a little bit better there. Oh, he's playing March of the Multitudes. And then he creates 3 tokens. And he's using Gideon to make Amara invincible. And Amara's getting their token. And black again. No damage. And then I'll play a plains. And I actually could get rid of his Gideon with Banishing Light. Why not? Alright. Gideon's gone. And I'll make a token. And I could make a token with Rhys, but I think I'll... not too sure. Okay, I guess I'll attack with these few. Maybe I'll get rid of the Conclave Cavalier, we'll see. Okay, he's just blocking with all 3 tokens, which activates the life link again, and Trailasara's getting more points, more +1 counters. They're playing a Hallowed Priest, so they can gain, every time they gain life, that one's going to get +1/+1. Then they play Ferrari Solidarity. I think I said that right, Solidarity. But, yep, they get +1 counters on everybody. And they're going to attack with lifelink token and Trailasara. And I think I'll pass on this. Alright, so now I'm down to 16. They're at 31. They're still gaining life. Okay, so I draw Forest. So play a Forest, and then I'll make a token. Actually, I could do the -2 effect here, and then use the Reclamation Sage just to get another creature out of my deck. So that's what I'll do. Play the Reclamation Sage, and then that causes me to draw a card from my deck and play it onto the battlefield for the equal cost. And I see Wildborn Preserver there. That would be a pretty good one to use. But what else do we got? Not too much that'll help us out in this type of situation. I think Wildborn Preserver would be the best thing to do. Okay, Wildborn Preserver's on the field. And Reclamation Sage is on the field. So now, due to Wildborn Observer's effect, I get to add +X, which I will pay, hopefully, the rest of my mana for it. Maybe not as much. We'll see. How about 5? Yep, and I still got mana left. And I can play this Leaf Glider. How do I play it from here? It's not that way. Oh, I just gotta drag it out. Okay. I'm used to playing or doing that on the PC, which is different. So then once I play that other creature, the Wildborn Preserver activates, and I get to add X to him again. And now he's up to a 9/9, which is good because his Trailasara is only at 8/8, so I got something to block with that. And I'll attack with all these guys. They've got Vigilance. And that takes him down to 18. Back to my opponent's turn. Alright, back to my turn. He did nothing for some reason. And then I'll play Mantle of the Wolf on my Wildborn Preserver. So he gets +4/+4. I've got a 13/13. And I'll create another token with Vigilance. And that activates Wildborn Preserver again, so I can put +X/+X on him. And how much mana do I have? See, this is where I'm getting lost. Because I can see 2 mana, but there's also that thing that gives me mana for each elf I have. Okay, so I'll pay that. Now he's an 18/18. And should I do next? I'll make another elf token. And that's going to activate Wildborn Preserver again. And I'm going to try to put the rest of my mana into him, which should be only one. And auto pay. There we go. Now he's a 19/19. And I'll have the Wildborn Preserver attack along with the Vigilance crew here. And he's making everybody indestructible. So he's gonna block. Alright, he took a little bit of damage there, but he's back up to 17 because of his lifelink effects. Then Conclave Cavalier dies, which creates tokens. And that it does the Wildborn Preserver loop again. So I get to pay X, but I've got nothing to pay X with, so it's my opponent's turn now. And then they play Fendalar Retreat. They should have played the Fendalar Retreat first and then the land because it's got a landfall effect. But whatever. This Triumph is going, so then he's getting out 2 forests and putting them into his hand. Then back to my turn. Alright, I've got the Elder Gragoth here. I'm gonna play it. And that activates Wildborn Preserver again. Value for X. Let's just pay 5. Let's try that. Auto pay. Looks like I got 4 forest mana left from that. And another mana on my lands. Okay, so I'm going to attack with the Vigilance crew again. And Wildborn Preserver. Because he's up to 24/24 now. Alright, looks like he's blocking a few. And I get to do 3 damage to him. Looks like I gotta go wide to beat this guy. And then Transalara activates due to the lifelink on his soldier. And then I'll make another token. Vigilance. And then Wildborn Preserver activates. And as far as it was 4, but that's gone now, so it's just 1. So I just paid 1, so my Wildborn Preserver is now 25/25. He played a land on his turn, and it activates Fendalar Retreat. My opponent's playing Cultivate, so they're going to play 2 lands onto the battlefield, which is going to activate Fendalar Retreat again and give them +1 for land that landed on the ground on the battlefield. But 1 land goes into their hand, so it's only 1 +1 counter. And then it's back to my turn. I got a forest, so I'll play the forest. And I'll create a beast token with Vigilance again. And then Wildborn Preserver activates. And I will pay, let's put a bunch into it this time. How about 5, maybe 10? Let's try 10. Okay, so, yep. Now I've got a 35/35 Wildborn Preserver. And then I can also make an elf. So I'll make an elf token. And I'll pay X, and X is going to be that 4? Or 1. No, I'm sorry, 1. And then I attack with the Wildborn Preserver. And he's just jump blocking with a 2/2 cat creature. Oh wait, he didn't even add +1s. He made cat creatures. I apologize. I'm used to people doing the +1 effect on that. But he's using the cat tokens to block me. So it makes sense. Okay, Biogenic Ooze comes out. That's going to create a token. Back to my turn. I'll play a Plains. And then I'm going to make another token with Vigilance. And that activates Wildborn Preserver. But first let's double all of our tokens that we have. And that activates Wildborn Preserver several times. I'm just going to try to use up my mana if I can. I'm going to be adding it all up. This is going to be a slow process, so I'm just going to speed this up, and we'll get back to it once my Wildborn Preserver is done getting X on it. So my Wildborn Preserver is now a 49/49, coming in for the attack. And he chump blocks with a 2/2 again. And it's my opponent's turn. And he's playing the Fendalar Retreat again, making another token. He's playing a creature. And the Biogenic Ooze activates, which makes another token. And then it's back to my turn. Okay, so first I'm gonna double my tokens again. So now there's a whole bunch of them. So that activates Wildborn Preserver again, and then I get to add X to it. I'm just gonna keep adding it. There's a lot on the stack right now, so I'll try to speed this up, and we'll see how much the Wildborn Preservers gained at the end of this. Okay, and my Wildborn Preserver is at 68/68. Very nice. And my opponent plays a land, which activates their Fendalar Retreat. Are they going to make another token? Well, they played a land to gain life, and that activates Trilessara again. And they get the +1 counter from that. But it's only 11/11, not that scary compared to my 68/68. But, yeah, now it's back to my turn. Ooh, Parthenon 2. And then I'll probably just attack with, I'll make a token. Alright, I've got 18 attackers. 19. And let's see how he blocks this. Looks like he's counting it out. Whoops, I didn't mean to crew that. Although I did forget to attack with it. But I guess it doesn't matter at this point. He chose no blocks because obviously he knows he would have been dead. He's got -103. Very nice. And I win. Awesome. That was a pretty good one. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Look at that battlefield. That is pretty Pretty crazy in my opinion. I didn't expect it to be like that considering how it was at the beginning, but yeah, very nice. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you dudes later, and have a good one, guys.